Welcome friends. Here I have a 99 Yamaha Banshee. I bought it pretty cheap and I'm planning to do a build on it. So I want you guys to come along and I'd like to have your opinions, your suggestions. Basically this Banshee had a top end problem. I've never heard it run. They had it rebuilt, and as soon as they rebuilt it, supposedly the piston smacked the head. Not exactly sure, but let's take a look at this engine right here. I already took it out. Basically it had 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that holds the engine, and then you had to take off the wiring for the brake to slide that bolt out right here. It goes right here. Basically this bolt slides out this way, and these bolts actually go from the bottom out. I just put them in here right now, and basically when I picked this Banshee up, it has everything, all the plastics, it has all the pipes, the seat. Basically I got this whole box of all the parts. It has some aftermarket exhausts. Never heard of them. Let's see. I believe DMC. If anybody knows if those are a good exhaust, comment in the section below. I'd like to know. Also, what kind of setup you guys want me to use. Basically, it has all the plastics. The plastics were painted some kind of a multicolor paint. Looks purple one way, looks blue the other, but the plastics originally are blue underneath. Also, it has ITP rims. Some Bridgestone dirt hooks in the rear, and some Pro Track radials in the front, and these are also ITPs right there. So we'll try to polish these wheels, make them look nice and shiny, clean this all up. Basically this is very clean Banshee. It's just been sitting for about 6 years. Has all the stickers, VIN number, it's clean. Yeah, that's pretty nice condition. It's just been standing outside at some point. So here we have top end. You can see where it hit the wall right here. So basically when I rotate the flywheel or stator, yeah, basically the flywheel, you can see the piston. And now look at here. That doesn't look good right here. Someone took a bite right there. And look at this exhaust facing the intake. Interesting. That's a new way of setup, huh? That exhaust marking is supposed to be this way. Well, both of them were put on the wrong way. I believe this is the stock bore. Maybe it's 0.5 over already. But anyways, we'll look into that. So basically here I'm at this point where I'm trying to find out, should I use original cylinders, have them bored out, or should I get a whole kit, bigger crank, bigger pistons, cool heads, basically the whole thing. Comment in the section below who thinks what's a better use. Also, what kind of jets should I run, what kind of specs I should put on these OEM carbs, or should I use aftermarket carbs. Basically just comment below what you guys think. Anybody know what this piping goes right here? Basically, I've seen some that they upgrade to this big old tank right here. If anybody wants to comment, here I got reeds, and they look really clean. So, yep, here I am. So here I will be taking off the top end and checking, making sure that the crank's not bent, or the crankshaft, the rod. Basically, it seems like the head got hit. So when they hit the head, guess what they done? They made some more clearance. Just a grinder. Look at all that compression. Anybody know if this is a stock? If this hasn't been shaved? Anybody know the thickness? Maybe like a measurement from this point to this surface. Basically try to find out the thickness right here. It seems like they've machined it on this surface and then just put it on and not making clearance on the domes, and that's when the piston smacked the head. But yeah, if anybody can comment in the below. So let's jump up to the next step, where I'll be taking off the top end jugs and checking, inspecting the crankshaft. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so here we got the top end off, the jugs, weren't terribly bad. Had to use a rubber mallet, had to tap on the bottom here and on the other side while I was holding here, trying to pull it up, and with my other hand grab the mallet, hit it on the bottom side. So here we have a Numaro, or however you say that brand, top end for the pistons, and Wiseco for the crankshaft. And it looks really good. But how would I know without disassembling this whole bottom end, taking it apart, if this rod is not bent? There is no up and down play at all. There is nothing, and it rotates really easy. Let's see the other side. Wiseco 388. So how do I know if my crank is good? Seems like it's a good crank from what I can see and what I'm looking at. I'm going to take these pistons off and inspect the needles. See, you can see some really bad imperfections on this top end. They were smacking it with something. Or was it hitting on the spark plug? This one, not so much, but sorry. Right there. interesting. So here you guys have it. What do you guys think? Should I leave my crank? Leave your comments in the below. Also, these jugs, they're not scarred or anything. But they are bad, for sure. I know for a fact these are bad because of that big indentation right there on the exhaust side port. What do you guys think if I use some kind of a different pistons and jugs that are rated for high compression and a cool head? They sell some online like a kit. You guys think, should I leave it with this crank, the Wiseco crank? Think it will hold up? What do you guys think about that? Basically, keep me posted. So yeah, basically this is what I'll be dealing with. Be a fun, interesting project. I worked on a few blasters. Here I want to test out Banshee. So far it looks very similar. The case is split down the middle. On these, like the blasters, they split on the halves. What do you guys think? Should I run a lightened flywheel? If anybody has some specs that they ran or they know of a good source online for, like, say, I guess a medium build. I don't want to go too crazy. I mean, I already have exhausts. I'll have intakes, probably like maybe an aluminum box and just some K&N filters. These had some K&N filters, but man, goodness, they look so bad. Check them out. K&N. Ah, well, let her rip, tater chip with these ones. Ain't nothing wrong with these. Save $60. Yeah. So just let me know if anybody knows the specs online. I'd like to take a look. And if anybody has some builds or some suggestions, anybody has some parts, hey, let me know. I'll be interested. Keep me posted. Email me. And stay tuned for more. Alright guys, stay tuned. I'll be back with an update on what progress I've done and what my updates are on which way I'm going to go, which route. So just stay tuned, subscribe, like, post your comments on the comment section, hit the post notification button, and that's how you'll be connected. Alright guys, peace.